What is up? It is Thursday. We're going to do a live trading session today. Again, I'm thinking I want to put the camera over here above S&P. Yeah. Oh, just messed that up. Okay, like that, and then yeah. Okay. So we got S&P on the left, and which you guys don't really need to see, and then we have NQ on the right. Market's about to open. I want lower prices today. I want us to use this 1 hour gap to go lower. And the reason for that is we're delivering from this daily gap up here. So I want lower prices, but whatever the market wants to give us, it will give us. So we already have a SMT in the 1 hour though. So that means we have a SMT with this high right here. So I want lower prices for sure. So when market opens, I want to see some sort of manipulation. We have this 5-minute IFVG. It's tempting to just short now because I think it's going to go straight to the lows, but I'm not going to do that. But if I did do that, what we would have this. But let me log into. Okay. But yeah, I'm not taking this pre-market short, but if I did, it would look like that. Okay, we came up and tapped it. I do think we go lower from here. I do think we go lower. But this is a good 2-minute. Break even's already been hit though. Can't take a long here. So we basically, for our objectives, we have this sell side down here. And we have buy side in the hourly gap above. So that's a good wick we can use. Do we have news? Tuesday, Thursday. We had unemployment claims. So this would be then our news wicks. We got 2 news wicks now. Like I said, I would like us to do this. Whatever that looks like. We have all this imbalanced PA up here. Let's do an equilibrium. Let's see. From here down to there. And that equilibrium aligns perfectly with the gap. So I would like us to go higher first. And then we'll come down lower and grab all this and we'll go into this new week opening gap. This is kind of high resistance though. So, I could see either way, but if we want to go higher on the day, I would want to see the lows get taken first. And then we could take all this afterward. But again, I'm not obligated to take any trade. I'm going to put the ES window way over here. I have a wide screen but I'll be making sure to look at it. This 1 hour gap that I'm looking at up here though was already tapped into by ES. Something to be mindful of. So we have a bearish SMT at the highs. Only taking A plus light bulb setups. That is it. We have really easy two objectives. But yeah, I've been looking at the CPI method. And I really want to start doing the CPI method to pass accounts with no consistency rule, just to get some allocation. And then I can really start getting payouts from those, because wasting your time a long time on an eval is painful. I've only passed one, so it's like I kind of need to do it more. But I still struggle with emotional stuff. But long term, I want to be getting evals out of the way quickly to trade responsibly on fundeds instead. But looks like we're coming down into this. Let me mark out this. Okay. So far, we've been SMT at the lows. The ES, this is where I'd like to potentially be ready for longs. So that would be. So yeah, we're in the new week opening gap now. What else do we have down here? We have this next low, and that's about it. Have that low, and we also have this low way down here if we want to go that far. And then this is just a, what is that? I think that's like a, oh, it's just an old gap level. I don't want to use that anymore. Alright. So we're really looking at this here if we get it. But I cannot tell you how excited I am to start getting payouts. I'm watching, I have friends that do it, and it took them, 2 years to adapt a profitable mindset and to gain an intuition for the market, what to take and what not to take, and happens really quickly. Payouts start coming, and I'm just could not be more excited for that day to come, just because of how long this has been taking me. So if we inverse this, I'm interested in longs for sure. But might have been just a rebalance to go lower as well. So a resweep I'd also like, because then that gives this a break-even point. Makes that a break-even point if we get a resweep and then another re-entry. But looks like we have a 2-minute gap now. It's a nice rejection block here. I think we came down to about 50. If we get momentum up out of this, we'll go long. I want to see a strong 2-minute closure. Really poor closure there. I think that gives us like a. I'm sure a lot of people are going to short that. But if we can come down into this lower quadrant of this wick, that would be more ideal. I don't think rejection blocks are valid on the 1 minute. I think it's 15. I think it's 5 and up. Really slow so far. Hopefully we'll get some volatility soon. Hold on, let me turn on this. There we go. It makes my skin look all weird. It's like such a bright screen in here. And then I have like a goggles tan/burn right here. So it looks like I have like a weird shape under my eye. Which is really, I'm really not interested in shorts. Unless we get a big displacement move and then a rebalance to the displacement and then an inversion out of that. Now we have this as a potential point here. Let's look on. We're gonna making. We have no 5-minute gaps. If we displace through all of this, then I'm entering long. Get an order block here. Just drop down to the order block opening price. And now, if we get a 2-minute out of here, I'm going long. No close there. And we're having a hard time getting through this. I don't like that we took that wick already, but seems pretty good. If we get this 1 minute close, I'll take it. Got the 1 minute close. I'm gonna wait a little bit. Gonna wait for a little. It's gonna retrace a little bit. Potentially down to the order block, yeah. A lot of people got stopped out there. Now we have this order block after the sweep. And then I think someone's definitely shorting now towards these lows. I just missed that short because I wasn't paying attention to the 30-second, but and then on the 2 minute we held the gap. So that was definitely really good management there. I almost got in, but I didn't. It's a breaker now. Almost went short to the low. So this breaker's holding. Now we have this we could pay attention to. We're retracing to the order block right now. Just barcode everywhere. If we inverse this 30-second, we'll take it. This LR down here. If we dump from here, though, that makes sense. Taking this 30-second if we get it. Alright, I'm in there. Go break even pretty quickly on this one. This is not really what I want to see, but I'm going to let it play out. See if we can put in this order block. Nice. That would basically solidify. Let's solidify this. Don't have this saved. See if we can put that in there. I'm gonna be a little more modest on the take profit. Stop loss is coming up a little bit. I want this break even to get hit because I honestly really want to go break even there. See how we treat the order block. Alright, that break even should get run right now. And then I'm debating whether going break even or putting my stop below this 30-second gap. Probably below the 30-second gap. Really want that fair value gap to stay open. Not stay open, sorry, just be respected. Put another 30-second order block here. If we get it, be nice. Good. We're gonna go stops to below this wick now. Stops below that wick. I'm happy with that as risk, and then I'm not gonna go break even until this high here. What's going on with my... It's like I'm on caps lock or something. So if we come down to this, that makes this a propulsion block. And if we get this propulsion block, we should move really quickly. But if we tap this price at all, we should move quickly. But I would rather see this gap be left open right here. It'd be nice if our break even got hit right here though. That's our break even. tempted to just close. It's my biggest it's my biggest it's always my biggest issue is holding a trade. Always. Always struggled with it so much. I just go there instead. That gives us a 1-to-1. Although, I want to stick with what I had. Let's do ourselves a favor and stick with what we had. Bang. TP hit. Wow, I'm extremely happy with that. Very, very, very happy with that and how I managed that. We had amazing bias coming into the day. We had our high time frame PD arrays that we were interested in to take price higher. We talked about how we had this one down here, as well as the new week opening gap, and we had this 1 hour gap above, and our two objectives were complete. We managed our trade very, very well. Each order block got held, order block, and we managed that very well. We went higher and higher. Each gap was held. Stop placement was nice. And the only thing is we got out a little bit early, but then I actually corrected myself and moved it back up to this high, which it got hit really quickly. And now we're inside the 1 hour gap. So I'm beyond happy with today. And if I just trade like this every day of my life moving forward, then we have no issue becoming profitable or, getting payouts. But I'm done there. I'm going to get off the account. Really need to keep up this momentum. Like, really do. I trade like this tomorrow and next week, and I want to pass this account, and I'm going to get payout on this account. This is the account. This is the account. Lucid 50K, no activation fee, one-time payment. Pretty amazing if you ask me. So yeah, I'm gonna log off here, and we'll come back tomorrow and make good decisions.